Oh man, this kind of upsets me, man, because Robert De Niro, he's one of my all-time favorite actors from back in the day. I'm a big, huge fan of Robert De Niro. I love his movies. I love his persona. I mean, I grew up watching all those mobster movies, and it's just it's sad that one of your favorite Hollywood actors comes out virtue signaling about bullshit. Try to you know put up the image like he's righteous and try to hype up the crowd over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't like Trump, that's fine, but the way I look at it, Trump isn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? He's not a dictator. He's not Hitler. Trump is pretty much, he's considered a populist, but he's really a business Democrat. Like, he's not. Trump is not alt-right. He's not a white supremacist and all this kind of stuff. They try and paint on him. Trump isn't perfect, but he's not that bad of a president. Actually, he's a good president financial wise when it deals with the economy. But I just tripping at this thing on the news about the damn Tony Awards. I mean, I don't keep up with the award shows anymore. I honestly don't know what the Tony Awards is. I think it has something to do with plays or Broadway or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell the difference between the Academy and the Oscars. I don't know if they're one the same. They probably are. I don't see. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I don't even watch the Grammys. I sure as hell don't watch BET no more. You know what I'm saying? But I was just tripping at this clip from last night. Last night, Tony Award. This on YouTube. It's all over the news where Trump came on stage. Not Trump, but Robert De Niro came on stage and just basically said "fuck Trump," and the whole damn crowd just stood up cheering. Check this out.
I'm gonna say one thing: fuck Trump.
Now that's almost scary in a way because the way I look at it, most of the people in the audience. They're like Hollywood actors, producers, millionaires, all this kind of stuff. And you would think that individuals with that much expertise and experience, they shouldn't be so easily riled up over just nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not a fan of Trump, that's fine. But to me, that's almost. I mean, I won't say it's scary, but it's kind of disturbing in a way. You know what I'm saying? That he just come off stage and say "fuck Trump," and everybody, the whole crowd, just stand up and cheer. I mean, that's played out. This whole anti-Trump stuff is played out. Trump. If the election happened tomorrow, I'll vote for Trump. But I'm not a Trump fanatic like that. You will never see me with a MAGA hat and stuff like that because I'm more of an individualist. I don't really look up to leaders. I don't really idolize leaders because that's just my personality. But Trump, my issue is Trump isn't that bad. Because look at Trump. Look what Trump is doing. The thing with North Korea. He got the economy going good. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't brought the United States into a war or anything like that. The stock market's doing good. Black unemployment is at an all-time low. Things of that nature. So Trump is pretty much doing at least on the financial level, he's doing real good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand why these Democrats and liberals are so adamant to try to bring the country down. They're not bringing Trump down. They're trying to bring the country down, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because if you cared about the United States of America, you will find a way to. If you don't like Trump, you think Trump is a dictator. How come they never take the initiative to sit down with Donald Trump and say, hey, these are our demands. We don't like what you're doing, blah blah blah. They don't do that. It's kind of like they're just in the distance talking shit about Trump. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just give my observation about the situation. But it's kind of upsetting, man. Robert De Niro, man, he's my nigga, man. I used to like Robert De Niro, but this shit right here, man, oh man. But I mean, I still watch his movies and everything. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's still a good actor, but I mean, that's pretty much goes to show you that you should never, should never idolize a human being. Because if you idolize somebody, they're eventually gonna upset you and break your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's perfect. You might idolize somebody, but it was gonna upset you. So one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I'm just tripping. I'm just tripping now. Because even if I was anti-Trump, I would still look at this like this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because the emphasis shouldn't be on, hey, fuck Trump. And my thing is, how come they not putting a strategy to try to win the midterm, or the Democrats are not putting their heads together to try to win for 2020? It's just like they're not doing any strategy whatsoever to try to win the midterm. It's like all thing they do is just name calling, and fear mongering. You know what I'm saying? If Democrats really want to win the midterm and win 2020, they need to stop this bullshit right here. Because it's turned off. It's like people who are like reasonable Democrats and reasonable liberals. They looking at this like, this ain't right. This ain't mature. Those grown people ain't supposed to do this. You know what I'm saying? But they're not strategizing. You know what I'm saying? They just name calling and fear mongering. You can't win a battle. You can't win the election like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just give my perspective. All right.